Good evening. Today, we will be covering the post-market update dated the 16th of May, 2024. Stock market closing bell. Equity benchmark indices on Thursday closed sharply higher in a zigzag show, led by firm buying in IT and metal stocks. Fag-end buying helped the 30-share BSE Sensex to close 676.69 points or 0.93% higher at 73,663.72. The NSE Nifty went up by 203.30 points or 0.92% to finish at 22,403.85 on expiry day. Biggest gainers on the Nifty were M&M, Tata Cons Prod, LTI Mindtree, while losers were Maruti Suzuki, Tata Motors, SBI. Talking about the corporate segment, we have shares of ADHAR Housing Finance extended the listing day gains and surged another 10% to scale a new record high of 362.35 rupees on May 16. The stock made a tepid debut on the exchanges, listing at 314 rupees per share on May 15, almost at par with its issue price of 315 rupees per share. The listing was also underwhelming for investors as it was below expectations. Prashant Taps, Senior VP Research at Meta Equities, anticipated a decent debut for the stock on the back of its reasonable asset quality and healthy return ratios. Nonetheless, follow-up buying in the counter lifted the stock to close around 5% higher at the end of its listing day. The buying also extended to the second session, lifting the stock higher for another day. Shares of IRCON International rose around 7%, extending gains for the third straight session. The stock climbed on account of high volumes as around 3 crore shares changed hands on BSE and NSE combined, higher than the one-month average trading volume of 1 crore shares. The stock is also trading higher on expectations of strong earnings in the Jan-March 2024 quarter. IRCON International recently informed that a meeting of the board of directors is scheduled to be held on May 21, 2024 to consider and approve the audited financial results, both standalone and consolidated, for the quarter and year ended on March 2024. The board on May 21 will also recommend a final dividend, if any, for financial year 2024 subject to the approval of shareholders at annual general meeting. Shares of construction company NCC jumped over 8% on May 16, a day after the company reported robust earnings for the quarter ended March 2024. Brokerages retained bullish calls on the stock and raised target prices as the company continued to show marked improvement in net working capital and is expected to reduce its debt further to 500 rupees crore by March 2025. In the last 6 months, the stock has rallied over 64%, outperforming benchmark Nifty 50, which gained 12% during this period. NCC reported a 25% on-year rise in consolidated net profit at 239.2 rupees crore for the March quarter, driven by higher execution. The infrastructure firm's revenue jumped 31% to 6,484.9 rupees crore, as the company reaped the benefits of its record order wins in 2022-23. SOMANY Ceramics shares surged 17% in trade on May 16 after the company reported a 27% jump in net profit for the 3 months ended March. Total sales grew 8.3% to 731.81 rupees crore during the quarter, compared to 675.46 rupees crore in same quarter of the previous year. SOMANY's tile volume grew 7% YOY and 20% quarter-on-quarter. The rise in volumes came despite demand for tiles remaining sluggish during the quarter on account of continued slowdown in home improvement activity and increased competitive intensity. The firm's management remains optimistic on recovery in the second half of financial year 2025 on the back of demand tailwinds in the real estate sector, aggressive distribution expansion in smaller cities, and more players' focus on exports. Honeywell Automation India shares erased opening lows to surge 8% in early trade on May 16. The Indian arm of US conglomerate Honeywell International reported a significant rise in fourth quarter profit on Wednesday, driven by strong industrial and infrastructure demand. The engineering firm's profit jumped 32% to 148 rupees crore for the quarter ended March 31, up from 112 rupees crore a year ago. Revenue from operations increased nearly 12% year-on-year to 951 rupees crore. Initially, Honeywell Automation India shares fell 6% at market open. However, the stock reversed course, soaring 15.6% from the day's low to reach a fresh 52-week high. SOMANY Ceramics Limited in daily time frame is trading around 719.75 points with a change of 15.88% and is trading with a net volume of around 1.801 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 643.46, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 75.73. Shri Pushkar Chemicals and Fertilizers Limited in daily time frame is trading around 196 points with a change of 13.79% and is trading with a net volume of around 832.41,000 shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 178.87, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 65.62. Honeywell Automation Limited in daily time frame is trading around 55,737.50 points with a change of 13.09% and is trading with a net volume of around 161.6 for 4,000 shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 48,300.02, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 88.83. For the stock recommendation we have, Suntech Realty Limited looks good and can be bought at 446 rupees, keeping a stop loss of 430 rupees and a target of 464 rupees.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.